States. And I always enjoy the opportunity to get together with Klaus, who's played such a tremendous role.
If they were to fail.
It's clear to me that the Middle East peace process is in a state of crisis. The President took an extraordinary step in inviting the parties to come here to Washington for these meetings. Parties have an important responsibility to end the violence and to start rebuilding confidence between them. The United States will try to help the parties shoulder that responsibility and to restore the peace process.
Well, I hope that the decision.
As I said yesterday, I think we ought to recognize the limitations. Parties are quite estranged and raw because of the violence and killings. I hope that we can at least meet these basic objectives. First, that the parties will begin to talk together again. Second, that they will commit to end the violence. And third, that they'll find a basis for resuming negotiations. Those are our basic goals, and I think that parties will have an opportunity to go beyond that as they pursue the negotiations, which hopefully can be restarted here.
Common sense that prohibited Israel from opening the entrance.
What is considerably at risk is a continuation of the violence which we've seen in the last few days. I think the parties have to commit to end that violence and to get back to the negotiating table. If they do not the risk of continued violence is far too high. Klaus,
bringing an end to the violence, seeing that the parties re-engage in this process are the objectives we have for this meeting.
The political risks involved here are obvious because anytime you bring the parties together in this kind of volatile situation, it is an explosive situation and difficult to predict what ultimately can happen here. But the President felt that it's worth that risk if, in fact, we can ultimately bring these parties together.
Go on.
Well, those are the meetings. These are the major meetings. They will occur here. If there are additional speakers.
Only substantive discussions can salvage the peace process. I think the peace process is at a very dangerous point, and it requires a serious, high-level discussion in order to put the process back on track. Otherwise, the process will collapse and peace will be in danger with all the implications to the regional stability and security.
You know what time